Everyone has heard about cyber attacks, but do we know precisely what's going on in one? Let's take a look at what specialists call the cyber kill chain to understand what actually happens. First, the attacker chooses his target, investigates its vulnerabilities, and selects his attack method accordingly. Then transmits the malicious payload, which can be initiated by the attacker or by the unknown target. And it compromises the asset, gaining its first foothold in the environment. Malware communicates with the attacker, who gains control of the compromised endpoint. The attacker then tells the asset what to do and what information to gather. Finally, the attacker exfiltrates data, maybe causes some damage, and most importantly identifies more targets within the network. Because a critical point with the cyber kill chain is that it's not linear, but circular. Once the attacker reaches the network, the cycle repeats itself internally. Malware uses the first asset to map the network and tries to reach more valuable assets, then looks for vulnerabilities to go from workstations to servers, and spreads using privilege escalation, lateral movement, and manipulating target endpoints. This is how the cycle repeats over and over again until the attacker reaches his objective. To fight this, Panda Adaptive Defense has a cycle of its own. Using a vast collection of reputation services and cloud data, Adaptive Defense proactively blocks known threats during the delivery stage. For the unknown malware, Adaptive Defense relies on continuous in-depth monitoring of every application and process running, using big data and machine learning. Also, its anti-exploit technology identifies the vulnerabilities attackers look for and the techniques they use to breach into networks in the early stage of internal attack. But a quick reaction is almost as crucial as detection. That's why Adaptive Defense automatically mitigates the attacks by quarantining malware, killing a compromised process, or even shutting the system down in order to minimize damage. During the execution stages, malware often modifies or deletes system files and configuration settings, which may cause malfunction or even future vulnerabilities. Adaptive Defense restores endpoints to their last trusted state. Within the ever-changing threat landscape, no system is safe for too long. The only road to success is providing real-time endpoint forensics and visibility, and keep learning every day, over and over again, as Adaptive Defense does. Adaptive Defense 360.